It's me again. It's a Thursday evening. I wasn't on last night. I was on during the daytime yesterday for a short period of time. And then I figured I'll come on tonight and see what's happening, seeing what's going on. We already got my fan club. I'm not gonna say no names because I'm sure people will deny. We never been there. Trust me, Kelvin. That's pretty funny though. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. It's all good here though. Hey Fred, how you doing, man? Welcome to our show. We don't have everybody. A lot of the guys already came and gone. They
What's
give
up,
their
Fred?
approval. They give their approval rating.
Hmm.
Pretty funny. Give me a little bit of a chuckle.
Hey, gun term.
Hey, Gun.
Yeah, before he even starts, he gets before his show even started, 8 arrows down.
Well,
Talk about a
you know,
bunch of freaking haters.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
we don't know who they are. Wink, wink. Thumbs down already. Yeah, that's my
Hmm.
fan club. Gun. You
Yeah.
know, they don't want to come on the show, but they are happy to announce their chicken ways. But again, it's all kind of comical. Don't know how they're doing. Don't care how anybody's doing. I only care about me, myself, and my channel. You know, and I care about everybody that comes on my channel. That's of course. Even you haters, I care about you guys too. Turn the volume up. You know, Richard said it was loud enough.
Yeah, it's in the Google Hangouts. Yeah. See, I told you what to buy, but you wouldn't listen to me.
Oh my gosh. How is that?
Whoa.
Is it any different? Now I have that little bit of a what is it, like a crisp sound.
Yeah. Yeah,
Good
they say
now.
it's good now. Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Good. Switch earbuds. Oh man. How's your weather over there, Rich?
It's a little bit overcast. I think the remnants of the hurricane have blown from Buffalo, from the western part of the state across New York State.
Uh-huh.
Probably within next day or so, are gonna go to the ocean. Um, I guess that Hurricane Jose, is that the name of it? It's still out in the
Yeah.
Lannister.
It's still active?
Yeah, they said it might hit Boston like in a few days or something. That's pretty crazy.
Huh.
But it might
Yeah,
not be a hurricane by the time it gets there because the water's cold up there. We're
we
your
just had a good
we
we just
work for
had a
the
good dinner. We
Weather
had
Channel.
chili dogs,
Oh, that's good.
but not with those regular hot dogs. We got those Sam's Club hot dogs. Those Polish sausages.
Yeah.
So that was pretty decent dinner. It's a little bit chilly out today. Not very cold, but just a little bit.
Actually, today was like 81 degrees in New York, and it's
No.
like 71 now. So we're getting your weather. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for the weather.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So what's Gunn doing?
He's probably riding his motorcycle.
Well, I never heard about how his cycle went. Hey, Rick. And we got Roberto. How you doing, buddy?
You're talking about winners again?
Well, kind of like wieners. It's no legs on this wiener though.
So Kevin, explain your towel thing over your shoulder. Are you sweating all the time?
Oh, yeah. If I can just wipe my mouth, my eyes.
You're not in the Philippines, man. You're in an air-conditioned room. What's the deal with that?
You know how you get those towels in the Philippines? My wife gets me those when I'm there. She buys those cotton towels and you wipe your sweat off.
Well, this kind of towel, if you dampen it and then you wring it out, it's like ice cold. It keeps, it has something to do with it. Keeps the temperature.
It looks like a woman's nightgown or something.
Wow, that would give me fond memories then of yesteryears. Hey, Roberto, I noticed I got like 8 down.
Oh, probably wrong with mine.
You got 9 down.
9? Oh.
Why do you have your microphone behind you?
Right here?
Oh, no. Okay. It looks like it was behind you, but it's in front of you. Okay.
They quit complaining so early in the day.
Well, actually, I want to put a shout out to a friend of mine, Bob.
Which Bob? Which? Yeah. Mad Dog Bob?
Bob's. I just named Bob. He's leaving the Philippines for the first time in October next month.
Oh, you're talking about a different Bob.
Yeah, different Bob. And he's a friend of mine. He works for the same company I work for.
Nice.
And he's going to go to the Philippines?
Yeah, for the first time. And he met his girlfriend online. Haven't met her yet. They've been talking for like 2 years.
Oh. Whoa. Huh.
And so...
well, is he following our channel?
Yeah, he follows your channel.
Okay. Well, I wish...
shout out to him.
Many luck.
Yes, good luck to him. All the happiness in the world to him.
Really? Yeah.
We've all found great happiness with Filipino women, so wish them the best.
Yeah, they're out there. Just do it slow. Don't get married on the first day.
Yeah. Second date, hey. Good morning, everyone.
Good day,
Holy
mate.
cow.
Good day, mate.
Good day, mate.
It's a star-studded cast.
Another day in paradise.
We have Kiwi Mike, and we have the guitar man here.
Hey, I thought Mike Kiwi was going to be in the Philippines pretty soon.
Yep, pretty soon. Yeah, not long to go.
I believe my buddy Mikey 550 is happy right now.
Why? What's happened? He got married.
Well, no. Remember, he was supposed to go to the Philippines now.
Oh, yeah.
I believe he's there, and he's in Happy Land, I think.
So he's got another life after YouTube too. Then, so we won't see him now for the rest of the month, or whatever.
Well, he might get bored and give us a song.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much chance of that.
Hey, Randall, how you doing, man?
I mean, it'd be pretty hard to get online when you're over there. I mean, there's so much happening, and
Well, yeah, but I think he already has an internet connection.
Yeah. I might make it Fridays. Fridays in the Philippines with Kiwi Mike. I think that would be a good title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can do all sorts of things. We can we can try out the drone, and we can go walk about. Oh yeah, exciting.
Well, do you like flying that drone?
To be honest with you, I haven't really done it around here because it's not as fancy as that one that what do they call it? The big fancy one everyone's got. It's a white one, Pro 4 or something.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
There's one there that's everyone strives to have it. But here in New Zealand, they're fucking dear. They're like $3,000.
I seen it at Costco.
Yeah, they're not cheap.
$1,000 for that thing. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's the one. Well, the one that I've got is the one that Apple produce, or not produce, but if you go onto the Apple's website, you'll see. Well, that's the one that. It's only a little tiny one. It does the job. What I like about it's so small and compact.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put it in your carry-on luggage sort of thing.
Huh.
Yeah, you
cool.
Well, you spend how much money? I would too.
No, and our money, I think it was just off the top. I think it was about 500.
Okay, still quite a bit.
Well, yeah, I suppose, but your dollar's so strong, you see, so yeah, it sort of fluctuates a bit. And being American, it's they quote everything in US dollars, so yeah. It's all right for you guys because you earn US dollars, so it makes no real difference. But like our dollar. I mean, your dollar. Yeah, your dollar is worth about $1.30 New Zealand, I think, or $1.04. Yeah, it's about 70 cents to the dollar, I think, our money.
Oh.
Yeah, you're higher than us, obviously.
Hi, RJ. How you doing today?
Really? I thought you guys were like on the British pound or something, but apparently.
No. Well, the pound's not that big a deal now either. It used to be.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the value is because we're about and pay. Okay, I can relate to pesos where our dollar is 36 pesos, roughly, give or take 36 pesos to the dollar.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah, when I was there in April, it was 50 pesos to the US dollar. I don't know what it is now, but
yeah, it's higher.
Hey,
I think.
Roberta, do you have one of those drones?
There's Roberto on stakeout.
yeah, he is catching thieves.
Well, he should be getting ready to get off. So
I noticed your mic. I noticed that mic doesn't work very well on YouTube, Kev.
You can't hear me right now?
Oh, I'm listening to you on Hangouts. I hear you loud as a bell.
Oh,
it's a directional mic too, so you got to talk into it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, because when you talk to the side, it's too flash for your system, I think.
Yeah.
But I noticed that
it's working pretty good so far, so I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, no, it works fine, but you need to. I'm not sure if it's working on YouTube.
Well, everybody, earlier, and then I think Gunn said it sounds real good right now.
Oh, okay, so they can hear you. Okay, that's cool. It's just that I watched one of your videos, I think, and it was muted for a while. You could see your lips moving, and then you could hear.
Yeah, that was probably a couple of days ago.
Yeah, and you could hear Richard talking to you, but you're replying. Not that it made any real difference, I suppose.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. Yeah. Thanks, Tom. Tom just says all sounds good.
Where you been, Mike?
Oh, I've just been getting ready because I'm going soon, so I've just been doing some work and paying the bills and sorting, doing all that shit before you go. Yeah.
Here,
And
a
I
lot
thought,
of people are scrambling to go.
well, it's that time of year, isn't it, where everyone sort of has their breaks. I don't know, you guys over here. It's well, it's
Well,
daylight saving this week. Our clocks go back another hour, or forward another hour. I can't remember, one way or the other.
Yeah, they do
So,
that
so
crazy here too, but I don't know
yeah,
when it happens.
well, it's because when it's getting lighter. It gets lighter now in the mornings and lighter at night. I quite like daylight saving. You get more done. You know,
Yeah.
it just seems. But we're in our spring now, what we call spring. So
Spring ahead, fall back. Yeah, yeah.
So this is where everyone sort of tends to take their leave and holidays and whatever. And also the price of it's just before Christmas too. If you get in before November, the prices are quite reasonable, if you know what I mean. And once you hit that November, December, January period, you're paying top dollar usually to fly.
You gonna be there for Christmas time?
Yeah, of course. Christmas and New Year's, I love it.
Oh, well, it's pretty busy. Everything's gonna happen
Yeah, well,
at that time. So it's
I like the fireworks. I go up to Bullock and buy our fireworks up there.
yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I've seen I've seen 571 flying out of Houston Air Asia to Manila.
Okay. Yeah, we don't like. I fly Qantas usually as a rule of thumb. It's more practical and it's not, there's a bugger all layover. You know what I mean? We don't stop off for 24 hours or anything like that. It's direct flight more or less. It's about 14 hours all up for me to travel to the Philippines. 14 hours.
If you're a tall person and you got a lot of legs, boy, that's just that's kind of brutal on your sitting down and your legs and everything.
Well, you have to pay a bit extra and get the front the seats up the front. You know what I mean? What do they call it? In the aisles.
Yeah.
Usually where the emergency exits. It
Yeah,
just depends on the plane. Yeah, it just depends on the plane. Usually they're pretty good because we travel quite a bit. You know, I'm on the frequent flyer bullshit. You like most people, I suppose, and you sort of get priority seating.
Yeah,
it just depends on the flight. Usually that Manila flight is quite a busy flight that time of year because all the overseas workers are going home as well. You know, they're going back for Christmas. So it gets quite expensive to travel if you go when overseas workers go because obviously the planes are full, so there's no cheap seats usually.
Hi Donna, how you doing today?
I just seen Jerry Kardanian's latest video. I guess he's over in the Philippines now with his wife.
Oh, okay, because I knew he was just about getting ready to go, but
yeah,
you know. Good. Yeah, a lot of people is going back.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, very, very nice.
Have you sorted out? Have you rung the embassy yet, Kevin, to find out exactly how much you owe, or do I have to do all the hard work?
Yeah. Are you volunteering, young man?
Well, I can ring our embassy and I can find out from our embassy how much you owe.
Well, it's like I said, it's roughly almost 5,000.
So it's about 5,000.
It's only 248,000.
Do you have paperwork? Do you, or are you just thinking that?
Well, I think I got paperwork, but I also got it. What do you call it? On a memory card. Saying I get that on my memory card, and I have my date that I was supposed to leave the country.
Okay, but you left the country obviously, or you wouldn't be here. Yeah, no, I'm going to find out,
Yeah.
see what my contacts tells me. I got your full name, so
You got
I should be-
contacts too? Wow.
Well, yeah. I mean, New Zealand's a small country. I mean, everyone knows everyone. We can get to talk to our prime minister. You couldn't get to talk to Trump. We can talk to ours.
Well, you could talk to Trump. It's just
Yeah.
going to take a little bit of time, but
No, you know what I mean. We're pretty laid back here. We can. It's not a big deal. We don't need armed bodyguards 50 deep to protect anyone yet. Touch wood.
oh well.
Well, we haven't had a terrorist act. Touch wood. I shouldn't say this, but we haven't had any terrorist activity here. I think we're a bit far away from it. Don't worry, we've got our nutcases too. I tell you, I mean, you know, hopefully we're not a threat to anyone.
Well, single women, you probably are.
Mind you, if we keep letting all these fucking immigrants in here buying up our country, mainly Chinese, we might fucking have issues.
That's one thing you got to say about the Philippines. They don't tolerate that, right? You got to be
that?
married, buying property there. You got to be married to a Filipina, and then she owns the land, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, we can't own property,
Yeah.
yeah, but they can here. They can vote here.
Oh yeah. My wife
That's
can
right.
do everything. She's a citizen. Yeah, she can buy anything.
Oh, yeah, a citizen you can, but even if you're not a citizen.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna, I seen your cooking channel today. That sounded pretty nice. It looked very good.
The bacon on the George Foreman grill was interesting, though.
Yeah.
Well, that George Foreman grill, they cook a lot on that grill.
Is that? I said, oh, is that how Donna cooks her bacon and eggs in the morning?
Well, let's clean up.
Yeah,
Do it.
that's the
Just
one.
do it
Let's
all.
clean up. Not like me, fucking burn the pan,
Oh,
chucking some fat and cook it up.
because you can't
Real
just look out
healthy
the
heart
window.
attack material.
Well,
Real healthy heart attack material.
well,
No, we use oil here, cooking oil, soya oil, whatever it's called. I can't remember what it is.
canola.
Canola, that's the one. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
Seems to be the healthiest option nowadays.
Yeah, it's good to have a good selection, but sometimes when you're looking at that food and it looks good, it tastes good, then it's not good for you if it has all those three.
Oh yeah. If it's good, 9 times out of 10, it's not good for you. Yes, it's got to taste like cardboard. If it tastes like cardboard, then it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's like things like tomato sauce. I mean, you look at tomato sauce; it's got like fucking in a bottle, in a what 150 gram bottle or whatever you call it. There's like 50% sugar in it.
Yeah, that sugar's not good for you either.
And a 540
there's
gram
too many things.
bottle, I mean.
Well,
Well,
Richard is supposed to work. Richard is supposed to be working on my jingle.
Oh, that's right.
Jingle.
I probably already have music for you. I just got to look on my Mac.
Yeah, no, we could get it. Bloody, what do you call it? Register it so no one can steal your tunes.
Yeah, copyright it.
Yeah, copyright it. You could be exclusive then, Kevin.
Yeah,
an exclusive jingle.
Well,
I can visualize it.
Everybody's copying how I do things, so
Yeah,
that's quite normal. I'm joking. Nobody's copying me. I'm just blah blah blah.
So what's happening out there in YouTube land anyway? I don't think I've noticed anyone. I see Michael Fozzio's produced a couple of videos giving old what's his name hell.
Well, that and he's teaching old Daisy how to drive the
crane. Yeah, I saw that.
That earth mover.
Yeah.
It's kind of freaky.
Well,
they were doing the air conditioning unit the other day.
Well, yeah, he was up on top of that building, and he almost tripped. He
I
almost
wonder
tripped and fall down.
I wonder if that building he's meant to be building a hotel. I wonder if it's that one next door. Did you notice that building next door? It's about 3 levels.
That's what Richard and I said too.
Yeah, I reckon that's it. Hey, because just I'm thinking, why has he got all that heavy duty equipment there? And then he's always by that little container. And I keep thinking, I wonder if that's the place he's building. He's been secretive about it, which I can understand. But I mean, from what I saw, the land, it looks like it's in a nice area, nice beach was right across the road, sort of thing. Yeah,
but you never see any workers around there.
Well, this is it. I mean, maybe he's just been secretive. I don't know. I can't believe it's just him and Daisy doing it.
Well, it would be a long.
Just Daisy, right?
Well, it looks like just Daisy.
She's got her hard hat on.
Yeah, but he's not silly. I mean, people would probably complain. They'd probably get his video removed if they could have by saying it's not health and safety or not promote. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you look at some other building videos and you see the boys in jandals, not even got bloody proper shoes on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, well, they don't wear that stuff
there. I don't know where
they don't wear safety R-rated clothes.
All right, you're cheap. You want to do it all, but
who are you talking to? Hello.
I don't know, but we're all listening to what she's saying.
Oh, is that Richard's wife?
I thought that was your wife.
No, that's not.
Oh, okay.
Richard's getting told off.
Well, hey Terry, how you doing, buddy?
I'm not getting told off.
Sure you're not. Wink, wink.
Oh boy. If my wife was telling me off, she'd be in the other room yelling at me, right, hon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't know how crazy I can get.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you hear her?
Please tell more. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody is on the edge of their seats, biting their nails, waiting for the because she just said nobody knows how angry you can get. Why would she get angry?
Why would she get angry?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll leave it to Ricky.
Mr. Bastos. That's me. That's Visayan. Bastos. If somebody understands Visayan here.
The same term.
Is it Tagalog the same?
It's the same.
Oh.
I'm sure if Donna's here, she'll know what I'm talking about.
Well, Donna was here, and Roberto was here. Now Roberto went out, but I think he's already getting ready to clock out of his job today.
Oh, he's working?
Yeah. Hey, Randall, what's going on? Yeah, that's not a good word to say. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Nick.
They don't use protective.
I like it when they...
I seen construction workers in Cebu when I was there in April. They weren't wearing work shoes. I'm talking about professionals. They were wearing flip-flops.
Oh, yeah. I know. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't wear... they don't wear steel-toe working boots. I think Bama.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
It's kind of scary that you know my schedule. So really? I hope you're not a stalker.
Hey, you told me 8 o'clock you get off from work, and it's 7:59 right now. So you should be in the car, probably revving up the engines.
I am taking off now.
See that? How did I know that? I rest my case. Ain't no stalker.
Oh, Donna is on
Well,
your.
And now Donna's here. How you doing, young lady?
Ask her what bastos means, because that's what I am. Bastos.
But you ask her what it means.
Nephew. Means your
Bastos
nephew.
is kind of like rude, you know?
That's me.
Yeah, it's rude. Like disrespectful.
Yep.
Oh,
What's that one they call me, Baroy?
hey Jerry, how you doing, buddy?
Huh?
But you can also refer that to if a person is being perverted.
Yeah, that's why everybody calls me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can also use that for example, someone is disrespect you or someone is rude to you. You can say, oh, he's bastos,
Yeah.
But you can also use that if someone is like being perverted.
Ooh.
Oh.
Mm.
So you learned something, Kevin, huh?
Yeah, okay.
Kevin likes that perverted word.
Like for example,
Wow.
you see a guy who's jacking off on the
Oi.
jeepney in the public, then you can say,
Wow,
oh, he's
hopefully we don't see
bastos.
Kevin.
Yeah.
There's
No,
Jerry
no, not me.
live from the Philippines.
Well, this it happens in the Philippines,
My wife saw a guy jacking off on a jeepney one time. She was coming home from work with her workmate.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to Starbucks in the morning, and she just
Getting some extra cream.
yeah.
Wow.
Hey, hon.
Wow.
My wife just walked. Remember that time Donna was saying that bastos would be like somebody jacking off in public, like in the Philippines. And I said, when you were coming home from your work in the Philippines on a jeepney with your workmates, that guy was starting to do that, right? He was holding a newspaper and
Yeah, but not because of me, but because there were three of us in the jeepney, and one of us, Lanny with the big boobies. So he
Whoa.
was looking at her.
he was looking at Lanny.
Yes.
And
Oh.
Or maybe
Okay.
he's thinking,
What
or
about-
maybe he's thinking that he can have a foursome.
Oh, my.
Hey, what did I
That
want?
would make me start doing that.
you're gonna get blacklisted again.
Hey, this is a family oriented.
hey, Jerry.
Yeah, Jerry, that's all we talk about here is,
Whoa.
that's why I said
Well-
Bastos. Bastos.
I'm talking. I'm talking.
Maybe he was
Hello?
looking at. Wow. I
We
hope
go-
he's not looking at Richard when he's doing that.
Who?
Must be on mute.
Oh, I was.
The guy was whacking it.
I wasn't there when that was going on.
Oh, okay.
Hell no.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just my picture's not flashing up.
Huh? Nope. We hear you guys
Yeah.
loud and clear.
So you mean, Kev, you mean that you can cuss and you can talk naughty in your show anymore?
You can't
Well,
say fuck.
Well,
You just said it. You just
I know.
I used that for an excuse.
you just said it.
Yeah, they are getting people for language on the They like you can't get a green dollar sign; they'll turn it to yellow
Oh,
just
shoot.
because of the languages.
Really?
Yeah, so you got to be careful about
Yeah.
how you
So
how you word things.
So no swearing, Donna. No swearing when you're cooking your bacon and eggs today.
That's why I don't talk anymore. This is the thing. Yeah, this is the thing. Everything is trying to control everyone.
Yep.
I hate that. I hate that. I
Yeah.
mean, why would you control
Censorism.
someone? Yeah, it's just not good. And it's like, controlling a man for being a man. It's like controlling a dog for being a dog.
Hey?
Oh,
Yeah, it's the way we think, but
Well, guess what happened to me the other day?
what's that?
Maybe about 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
You got stopped by a policeman.
This Filipino girl that I've years and years. She lives in California, and um, and she's married, and she knows I'm married too, right? Donna, tell me if this is not if this is right for a Filipino girl to do. Anyways, so we started talking, and and she goes, "Is is there anything wrong with two friends talking about sex? Two married friends talking about
Oh
sex?"
my.
I go, well, I mean, if it's a guy and a guy, that right, Donna? But
Yeah.
if it's a girl and a guy doing it, and they're both married, that's like cheating in a way.
Mm.
So she goes, well, do you think this is cheating? And she paused for a little bit, and she sent me a picture.
Mm.
Ooh la la.
So
Like naughty
Was
picture.
was it a booty call?
no, let me finish it. So I opened it up, and of course it was her. It was her um, legs spread open with the dildo next to her pussy, and she says, "Nothing
Hello? You still there?
else." That's it.
Tell her, say, you're not on my life insurance. Don't try to give me a heart attack.
She just left it at that.
That's cheating.
Hmm.
Yeah, I just
Because
wanted.
Borderline. That's
again,
borderline.
She's
it's
trying to seduce.
because she's doing it behind her husband's back, you know. I mean, if her husband's okay with it, that she's like flirting with other guys, and he's okay with it, like they have this agreement or setup that all right, you can, you can mess around, that's fine. But because he have the she have the approval from her husband. But if her husband didn't know about it, that she is doing that, that's cheating. Because you are she is violating, the agreement that they have to be honest to each other,
Yep.
Their
Hmm.
not
payroll rights. Yeah.
hiding. Yeah, but
Yes.
she's violating that. But if she tell it to her husband before she do it, and then her husband says it's okay, I trust you, as long that you love me, and then her husband would do the same thing too. It's like, because this is the thing, sometimes guys or girls, they like to do this and that, but then when it comes to their partner, they don't want them to do it. So it's just like
Yeah.
double standard,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, she actually asked me to send her something. I said, no, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that because it's bad enough that you sent me that picture, another picture of me doing that. So I told
Mhm.
my wife about it, and she said, yeah, that's cheating. And I go, well,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not,
that was
I'm
my
not,
next
I wasn't
question.
I wasn't a part of that. She just sent it to me because she wanted to say that, and she kind of knew. I have a couple lady friends like that. They're kind of bastos all the time,
Mhm.
Hmm.
Mhm.
you know, all the time. I mean, they're worse than their father was ex, Navy, so they all cuss and say, all that stuff. So, so that's my story.
Send them to
Oh,
John Doe.
Yeah,
hey
like
Jerry.
my my husband's friend. So
Well,
my husband's friend is a Filipino, and then he's married to Filipino. They're both Filipinos, and they're working as a nurse here in Arizona. They're both nurse. So they're both nurses, and then the husband he can, he can chase girls, whatever he wants. And then the girl, she can do that too. But the thing with the girl is she don't chase guys. She chase girls too.
Bathing.
Yeah. Like like the other day, he's telling my husband that you see this girl, my wife tried this girl. It's like what?
Huh.
Yeah, and then he knows our story because my husband, they're best friend. And then my husband told him that, oh yeah, my wife allows me to, have some fun sometimes, especially when we're in a vacation. But he doesn't do that here in Arizona because he considers this is our home, right?
Holy
So
ground.
then, yeah. So then, his friend says, "Will you this your wife tried it too?" And then my husband says, "No, Donna never tried anything that like that. She doesn't like it. Well, I tried it one time with my husband. Like I go with him with the girl that he got, but I never do anything. I just sit there because." I mean, I just like to give my husband a pleasure, but that doesn't mean that I'm the same way too. I mean, yeah, you have my permission, you have my approval, but then you have to follow the rules or no more playing, you know? So we set up our rules, but he's the only one that's doing that. I don't do it because that's not how I am and I don't like it.
Yeah.
But what's that say about you letting your husband do that in a marriage?
Huh?
And what does that say about you
Hmm. Uh,
And his
hello?
silence.
What happened?
All right, back. I had a phone call. So, what did that say about you in the eyes of the God? Because God said that you have to be married to each other and not
Well, this is the thing. I believe in God, but that doesn't mean that I believe in what everything's written in the Bible.
Laws of the
Because
land.
yeah, because unless God gave us free will, you know, so it's just up to us,
gave us the okay to cheat on each other. Is that what you're
Huh?
saying?
What was that?
So is that what you're saying? God allows us to cheat on each other.
This is the thing. I don't consider this cheating because I knew about it. We talked about it. We made the rules. If he is doing that behind my back, then that is cheating because he is violating the rules that we need to be open to each other as husband and wife, right? And no lies, no hiding. That's to me is cheating. If you hide and you don't tell to your partner before you do it, but if you tell it to your partner and your partner gave a permission or approval, then that is not considered cheating to me.
Well,
Hey, Donna.
you're one of the few that believes that, but because majority of the married couples
Oh, hey, Donna.
Mm.
Just out of curiosity, what are your rules? I'm just curious.
The rules is that of course he has to use rubber, right, a
Right,
protection.
right.
And then um, if he wants to get a girl, he cannot go back to the same girl if he wants to get another girl again. So that means that he can only play with that girl
You
one
just hit it.
time. One
Yeah, I
time.
can only hit it one time. Is
Yeah.
that because is one of the rules? I guess so. That by that rule, meaning that you don't want him to fall in love with one of the hookers, basically.
Yeah.
It's basically it.
This is the thing. I trust my husband so much, like 101%, that I know that
Sure.
it would take a lot of time before he fall in love with somebody. It's because it's a work. It's an effort. I don't think just by seeing each other, even he goes back maybe twice, thrice. I don't think that's would lead into
Right, right.
falling in love because my husband is pretty picky when it comes to situation
Women.
like that. But then another rules
Sure.
that we have is no giving contacts,
Oh.
social media account, or no like that.
Right,
Those
right.
are our rules too. And
That's
no
cool. I
dating
mean,
outside. No dating outside. Like
right.
taking them out.
Right. As long as you guys follow the rules, I guess it would work. But,
Yeah,
again,
like taking them out. Yeah, like taking them out to dinner and stuff like that. Just bang and go, basically.
Did you guys talk about this type of relationship prior to getting married? I'm just curious.
No, we haven't talked this before we got married. Actually, we started talking about this after 5 years of marriage, when
And
we
it just-
tried to when we tried to explore things and stuff like that. Because my husband, he's so very loyal, and but of course he's still a man. If he see beautiful girls, sexy girls, he would look, right. That's just how men are. They're visual, right?
I just
Yeah,
come
we're
into
visual,
this.
obviously.
Yeah. Can I just?
Well,
I want to ask you
go ahead,
something
Mike.
too, Donna. Yeah, I just want to ask. I've only just popped in to hear half of the story, but does this apply to you as well? Is it a two-way street, or is it just a one-way street?
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like,
he gave me approval too, that I can do that too. But the thing is, I don't want it. Sometimes, like he would tell me, "Baby, I trust you so much, and I love you. I don't want it to stop you from doing whatever you want to do." He said, "If you wanted to experience that, if you wanted to try it out, if you wanted to have fun, if you wanted to, just experience it.
Yeah.
But
That doesn't mean
that should have been done before you guys got married. Fool around,
no."
go around doing what you want to do before you got married. So once you got married, then all that stops. Then you guys are together forever, and there's nothing between you guys. So you're saying that you pretty much got an open relationship in that
Yes,
sense?
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much like that. Because this is the thing. What
That's not the
works?
norm. That's not
What?
the norm.
Yeah, I know that it's not normal.
Yeah,
But what works for us, that doesn't mean it works for everybody, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
it's whatever works for you, Donna.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
So
I-
you
about trust.
do what's best for you.
Can you
It's still not
talk
trust.
to my wife and can you talk to my wife and tell her that it's okay to do that then?
No, because you can.
You're on your own on that one, bro.
You can control
Please,
someone's mind. You
Tell
can
him no,
control
Donna.
someone's
Tell him no.
mind.
Tell him no, Donna.
It's a type of trust that's pretty strong. I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a process. If I didn't trust my husband for all these years, I'm not gonna allow him to do that. For example, on the first year, second year, third year of our marriage, I know he has this history that like hiding and cheating, even just not about other girl or third party, right? But if he has that history, I might not give him that trust, that amount of trust. But because but because he's being so good that like I trust my life in him, like seriously, like
That was my next question, Donna. That was my next question. What brought you to that point in your 5-year marriage? And again, I'm not attacking you or anything. I'm just asking, okay? What brought you to that point that you guys needed to spice up your relationship that way? I'm just curious.
Well, this is the thing. After 5
You don't have to
5
answer.
years,
Tell
5
me.
years, yes.
You don't have to tell
After
me.
5 years of our marriage, his cousin from the Philippines came to visit us, and then they went to a strip bar. So when they're going the next time, I said I wanted to go. I wanted to go, and then he was like, at first,
Don't
my
go, don't
husband
go.
like hesitated. Yeah, he was hesitating because he's afraid that. Yeah, he's afraid that I might, see something that and then I said, no, just bring me there. I wanted to see what's in there. I wanted to see what, other guys doing. I wanted to know. I wanted to learn about men. So, and then he took me there, and then I saw these other couples that like getting lap dance. Other girls are getting lap dance too, and then their husbands getting lap dance too. And I was like, you know what? It's just between you and your partner. if you two trust each other, that you're not gonna leave each other, even though you know you're still having fun,
Sure.
you know, with
Well, you know what? Hey,
other
Donna,
person.
can you do all the panel members a favor? Can you talk to Mike Luna's boyfriend and let him cheat?
Mike Luna's
It's a
boyfriend.
joke. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah,
Come on,
this
guys.
is
It's
the
a joke.
this is the thing. They think that, oh, my husband is doing that, you know, ever since we got married. No, it's a process. We work on it. My husband show a very good what do you call that? Very good performance and behavior during our 5 years of marriage, and I don't he doesn't have any history of cheating or hiding. So
As long as you guys,
he
as long as
earned
you guys
that.
can follow the rules, you know what I mean? From
Yes.
what I heard, I mean, I'm not into that kind of stuff, but from what I heard, as long as you can follow the rules, that type of relationship will work. But it's extremely difficult for people to
Yeah.
follow the rules.
That's what I'm
That's what I
saying.
heard. That's what I heard. You know?
It's an interesting concept, but at the end of the day, if it improves, it will probably make the relationship stronger in that department. You know what I'm saying? And maybe that it's just it's only a sexual thing by the sounds of it, and that's all it is, isn't it? It's not like you said.
Right, that's it.
He's not going to fall in love. He's not going to fall in love, or she's not going to fall in love with another person.
Well, but that happens. But you know what I'm saying? That
Right.
happens. That's what's so funny. That's where it all goes downhill. When that's usually what happens, and that's when it all goes downhill. But if you tighten up the rules, like you can only see the girl maybe once or twice, and then that's it, then the odds of you falling in love with that person probably won't happen. Obviously, you can't fall in love with somebody after 2 days or 2
It's
days.
certainly, it's certainly a test of your relationship. That's for real. I mean, it's not a normal thing. It's not a normal thing, but it does happen, and Donna's pretty open-minded, and obviously her husband's pretty open-minded. So it works for them. It's all good, you know.
Yeah, and the thing here is that sometimes women can trust their partner because sometimes their partner become abusive. You know, like my husband, he's not abusive. Like when we're in the Philippines, I told him, okay, go mess around. You can do, if you want to get girls, go ahead. But sometimes there's a time that he don't. Like he have all the chance, but it just like sometimes. Yeah, sometimes like I'm not in the mood, you know. I don't want it to
what it means is it's like anything. It's like if you work in a candy shop, you've got all the candy there, but you don't normally eat the candy, do you?
Yeah.
Because you know you've got it there to take if you want it, but 9 times out of 10 you won't eat it. It's the same principle applies. He knows he can.
Beginning you did though.
Yeah, because some guys. If you gave if you gave them that much of a freedom, they're gonna abuse it. They're gonna be abusive. They're gonna abuse it and do it every freaking day. You know.
Yeah. But the thing is, that means that their relationship's not a good relationship anyway to begin with. Because if they're gonna stray, well then obviously, that's always going to be. They were never sincere in the first place. We're talking about, like you said, 5 years of marriage, and okay, maybe it gets a bit. People, you tend to look at it and think, oh yeah, the grass is greener on the other side. But when you've been put in a position where you can go into that field and have a play, suddenly they go, oh, well, no, it's not that green. I'll stay with what I've got.
And that's to do it anymore.
Like here in Arizona,
that's the reason why he doesn't want to do it anymore, because it's too easy. Because as a normal human being by nature, guys like to cheat around behind the woman's back because it makes it more interesting, right? So if you allow him to do that, then he said, "Well, this is no fun. I mean, this is not a game. I want my wife that, you know."
That's psychological.
Yeah,
you know?
but on the other side of the coin, it takes 2 to tango. You say that it's the guys, but there's another party involved too, you know, and they have to be. If you're playing around on one another, that means the female side of it must be playing around on someone as well. So it takes two to tango, doesn't it?
But keep that in mind. That type of relationship may work for a while, but at one point in time, you have to kind of stop and really rethink that relationship because it may go off course. So you got to be careful too. It might work for 4 years, it might work for 5 years. Then all of a sudden, it might hit a snag, and then again, it's them type of relationships. From what I hear, don't last don't last an extremely long time. So you really got to be focused if you're going to do that type of relationship. You got to be on.
Yeah, it's a strong. You got to be strong.
Yeah, you got to be really strong. We all have a lot of weaknesses. Remember, as humans, we all have a lot of weaknesses. So you really got to keep your weaknesses in check for that type of relationship to work. I'm not a psychologist, but again, common sense dictates, that type of thinking.
Well, at the end of the day, if like you say, you're happy with what you got, aren't you, in life? So,
Yeah, and a lot of people would call me a bullshit. Sorry for the word, okay? But a lot of people will call me a BS because it's not normal compared to a majority of the people, right? I understand that because that's how it is in our society right now. If you're different, they would treat you as a pathogen. If you have a different idea.
It's not a traditional type of relationship.
Swinging, isn't it? It's no different than swinging.
Yeah, but you don't have to be always following the crowd. But you do what's best for you.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, in general, you don't follow the crowd. You're not supposed to follow the crowd. I mean, at least in the business world, you don't follow the crowd. You generally do the opposite of what the crowd is doing. So then when all hell breaks loose, you're there to actually make money. Because if you follow the crowd, there's no way of making money in the business world.
Because
you have to do the opposite.
When I was single, my mind is completely different. Even with the time that I got married, my mind is completely different. It's basically just like one-sided, and I just learned that I don't have to be that way. It's better to be open-minded and look both ways, It's just, you will learn as you grow. And I hate seeing myself not learning. I hate seeing myself getting old and stop on that station only.
Are you afraid of getting old? Are you afraid of getting old?
No, yes. I'm not afraid of getting old. I'm not afraid of getting old because what I want
is... I didn't say that in a bad way or anything. I'm just asking. No, I didn't say that in a bad way.
Yeah, what I want is, even though I get old, I wanted to be like more knowledgeable,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we are all kind of nervous about getting old.
No, it's because,
you know what? Well, in general, people, I think,
just like a wine,
can get a. Some people are extreme. I mean, it just depends on you as the individual. If you've lived a fulfilled life, I think, then you don't really worry too much about getting old. But if you haven't done a lot in life, then I think you worry about getting old and say, you know what, I haven't done a whole lot. All of a sudden, life is passing by and it's getting too late. Maybe I got to rush out there and do these things. Yeah, maybe that's that. I don't know.
Well, it's part of life, isn't it? At the end of the day, you can't escape getting old, or you can't escape death, and you definitely can't escape taxes. So
it's kind of like my topic today. Is it too good to be true? Sometimes it is.
Well, Donna's definitely too good to be true, and all of us wish that we had a wife or a girlfriend like her because. Yeah. I mean,
that's why I always said. That's why I always said.
One girl.
A perfect marriage is a work. It's a job. You need to both of you. You need to work on it.
If you believe in multiple partners, then would your husband having more than one wife?
No,
of course, only one. Of course, I'm his only wife. Just because he mess around with these girls, that doesn't mean that he loves them. You can have sex anywhere, anytime, but to have a person who would stand by your side for 20 or more years for the rest of your life and be truthful to you, loyal to you, that's hard to find.
Yeah, it's very hard. It's very hard to find. I tell you that.
Yeah, it is.
Again, it's very hard to find. And remember, Roberto, she said they got certain rules where her husband can't see that person more than once or twice. So there's no way that her husband's going to be getting married to a second wife or a third wife. And actually, it's illegal, isn't it, in the States? So
Yeah, it's called polygamy.
yeah. So hey, to each his own, man. It works for some people, but probably will not work for a lot of people. And again,
for a lot of people, it's not going to work. For sure.
Yeah, you got to be
for
strong
sure.
emotionally.
But in the Philippines, that's a
Yeah, especially in the Philippines. I was going to say, I couldn't imagine many Filipino wives allowing that, to be honest.
yeah, but that's true though. But in the Philippines, you'd be surprised on how many Filipino men have a second.
Right, second family or whatever off to the side or whatever. Yeah, and then the wives kind of
very
deal
normal
with it.
there, and the church does. The church says they have a blind eye to it. They get mad at the women doing it, but when the guy does it, it's kind of like a norm.
Well, the Catholic Church is bigoted anyway. So
Like this is I always said. Like if people find out and they disagree with me, they attack me. Like, oh Donna, you're this and that. They would call me names sometimes. But you know what? You're different, but you're different from me, right? We have different kind of relationship of marriage, but I don't attack you. Why would you attack me? Right? That's the thing.
yeah.
Why don't we just understand each other's differences? I understand that men are different. I understand that women are different, right? And then even though they're different, I don't attack them. But a lot of people in our society, if you're different, they'll attack you.
Yeah, well, we're going a bit off track though.
Well, Donna, because
like two-faced though.
a lot of it because society, especially Filipino society, we're Catholic, and so when you come out saying that this is your way, yeah, they're gonna attack you because, like you said, it's not the norm. So they're gonna attack you because they're saying, okay, well, this Filipina is supposed to be a Catholic born, and she's supposed to be.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be that way. It doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah,
We
but
don't need
you're
to
right.
attack each
Yeah, you're
other. All we need
but
to
it-
do is understand each other.
But think about the
Mutual
Catholic Church,
understanding.
Roberto. Think about the Catholic Church, Roberto. I mean, they might preach one thing, but they do the exact opposite. I mean, they're definitely not saints. I tell you that. And obviously, you guys know I'm not Catholic. I went to Catholic schools, and I've seen a lot of the nonsense that type of thinking does. And look what the Catholic Church has done to the country of the Philippines. I mean, it's holding that country back if you really think about it. There's a lot of improvements that country needs. Like they need to put in some laws for divorces so that people can move on with their lives, get remarried again. They need to actually use some kind of birth control in that country as well, because the population is really, increasing. And again, for that type of size of that country,
That's all political stuff. I mean, but as far as like us growing up in the Philippines, we were taught one way, and
right, yeah,
and that's what I'm talking about.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, but the Catholic Church has a really strong, how should I say, hold over the Philippines, though. I think. I mean, I personally.
They do have hold of the Filipino people, not the Philippines itself.
Well, I mean, the people. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, over
A
the
lot of them are
people.
God-fearing Filipinas. Filipinos.
Right.
So, yeah. So they do have a hold on them.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you can throw a stone to a person unless you're not a sinner, unless you're so holy and divine. Even
Well,
though
good luck on that
the Catholic Church, yeah, they're not holy, they're not divine. They still
Oh, not
they
at all.
also made mistakes. They're also a sinner. you know. So you can say, you can tell what, you know, what to do to people. You know, they manage their own life, you manage your own life, you know. I don't know, it's just, that's just how I am, you know.
Yeah.
Well, you guys, that was a very interesting end of the topics. I want to thank everybody for coming out.
We're just
And
warming up.
oh well, we can warm up. We can finish warming up tomorrow. But I appreciate
You guys already
hanging
been
out.
on for an hour?
Yeah,
You guys already been on for an hour?
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
trying to cut things down.
Kevin doesn't like those
Oh, okay.
marathon shows anymore.
Well, so.
All right. What are you gonna do? You gonna go off and come back on, or are you just going off
No.
altogether?
I'm just gonna get off. Then we'll come on again tomorrow, same time, 7:30.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, you guys. Thanks for coming on, and
All
I'll
right.
talk to you guys later on. Donna.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Richard. Mike.
All right, guys.
Thanks, Kev.
Everybody have a good
Thanks,
one. Everybody in the chat
Roberto.
room, have a good one, brothers. Everybody get.
Cool, you guys. All right,
Have a
you
good
guys
day.
be safe.
Bye.
Yep. Have a good day, guys, and God bless you guys, and goodbye.